What is going, guys? It is your boy RJ, and I'm back again with another video. Alright, so in this video, we're basically just going to be talking about whether a Type R is right for you. Whether that's the FK8, FL5, or the Integra Type S DE5. We're all going to explain that in this video. And I want to emphasize and say I am not a professional car reviewer. Okay? This is just a regular guy who lifts weight and likes cars. This is just my thoughts and opinions. I have had a Scion FRS and a Subaru STI for the past 5-6 years, and then now I have this freaking amazing machine. So yep, let's get into it. I basically made this rest of the video in the car, so enjoy that. To kind of start off the video, so there are a couple of things to consider, like, you know, what's your situation like, what's your budget like, and, you know, where you're at, where you live at. You know, if you're like in a snowy environment, the weather changes every now and Jesus Christ, people just not know how to drive. Anyways, you know, where your situation is with the weather. A bunch of those things to consider, but you know, if you already have, like, you know, if you live in a snowy environment, you already have an all-wheel drive car or whatever car can like handle, like, you know, snow and, you know, ice. I mean, heck, not that many cars can handle ice, but, you know, if you already have that, you know, all situated, then by all means, I think a Type R would be great. Of course, getting snow tires. Let's start off with convenience. So the Civic Type R, both of them, all of them, they're all come in like this hatchback form in a way. Not so much the DE5. The Integra has, I believe, just a little less room, especially in the trunk, but it's not terrible. I will say in the Civic models, they definitely look like I've been in both. They definitely look like they have more room, especially in the trunk. I literally moved my stuff out using just the Civic Type R, and it is a freaking, like, it helped me so much because there's the amount of room in this car is crazy. I don't know if you guys also saw, I put all 4 wheels in the back. I mean, this car was meant to go to, you know, I don't want to say this was the sole reason, but it was meant to go to the track and for you to come back. So it fits a lot of stuff. Also, another thing, you got like, I have been averaging about 30 miles a gallon, like, on the average, and that's with Spirit, like, you know, a couple spirited driving, a couple pulls every now and then. Like, it gets pretty good gas. I will say the gas tank is small. I've been averaging with my commute. I commute about 30 miles round trip. I get like an average about 270 miles in the tank, so just consider that. But it still gets good gas. It's better than my freaking Subaru, I'll tell you that. And another thing is just the car is just super like comfortable to drive too, especially when you have the different settings. You got comfort, sport, and then a Type R plus mode or whatever, or sport plus mode, whatever you want to call it. And even with all those features, the car is very comfortable to drive. My particular car, I've downsized. I got the TA37s, as you guys saw, on 18 by 9.5 plus 45 with a 265/35 tire, with as well as I'm on lowering springs, which is the Swift springs. And even with all that, honestly, it feels even more comfortable than the stock, and it feels more just planted. You're lower to the ground. It just enhanced like the driving experience better, and yeah, it handles really good, especially when I get to like bumpy roads. It's just still a sports car. You're gonna feel like the bumps in every now and then, but not as bad, especially with just how this car is dampened and everything. It's just a dang good car. It also has if you get a 2021 and up, or 2020 and up, it has the adaptive cruise control. I know some of us may not even use that. I rarely use it, but especially when it's like a long trip, I mainly use it on the highway. So it's really nice to have. And especially actually right now, I'm on kind of like stop and go traffic, and it's really good. Like I don't mind driving this car in traffic because it's still comfortable. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna bring bring up my Subaru STI again. I don't want to hear it. It's a raw car. Yes, I know. But I hated driving that thing in traffic. Hated it. It was just like, it was like a task to drive. And that was just for me. And like, I don't really complain much. But dang, it was just like, I had to get in this mentality to drive this car in traffic because it is just like it is a rough car to drive in traffic. And if you're on that, fine. But the Civic Type R is just so much more comfortable. And I don't mind sitting in traffic in this thing. To add on with that, the brake hold features, I think that's in all Hondas. Such a godsend. I love this feature just because especially, again, if you're on stop and go traffic, your foot gets tired. You just hit that brake hold button and all you have to worry about is clutch and gas. That's it. You don't have to worry about braking. And especially if you're on a freaking hill, yeah, that brake hold feature is just smart move. I know a lot of newer cars have that, and I'm glad this has it because, geez, it makes things a lot easier and better, and you don't have to keep worrying. Like, I know if you had like a manual handbrake, you have to worry about gripping your e-brake up and down, up and down. This one you don't have to worry about that. I personally don't mind the electronic parking brake. I'm kind of used to it. Yeah. So obviously I'm coming from the FK8 platform. I can only imagine that, especially in the Integra Type S, it's probably even more comfortable. Because I know it's the more luxury version of this car, and of course you get the heated seats. I will say the FL5 and the DE5 definitely have a lot more like luxury in it. It's just more kind of better built, I will say that, compared to this FK8. I mean, it's not that it's bad, it's just those have a better build quality. They have a more like quality build into them, and I will say that. But other than that, I think you can't go wrong with comfort with this. So with performance, I can't really speak much because my car is still technically stock. I have done nothing to the engine, no exhaust. I don't even have an exhaust, but I'm gonna be honest. Coming from a Subi with an AWE track, coming to this, it's actually not that. I thought I would hate the stock exhaust because you don't really hear anything, but I guess since it has that fake noise pumped into it, it's actually not that bad personally, and I actually don't mind having a more quiet exhaust. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older, but it is just more comfortable. I am going to get a cat bat or an exhaust for this car just because I do think it needs that kind of throatiness, and like it'd be nice to get that like kind of turbo spool and stuff like that. But I probably won't go anything crazy loud. Probably just a couple notches higher. So yeah, there's that. Going back, there's so much you can. This is a Honda Civic. Like, you can do so much. You're gonna get the intake. You're gonna get the turbo. Like, upgrade your downpipe. Get a new turbo. Like you can make these cars freaking fast. And it's not really my kind of goal right now. I'm just kind of making it like a good daily driver that's like spirited, like most of us, I would say, are. But you can push these cars really good if you upgrade all the bushings. These can be a really good track car, good weekend car, a good, you can make this car really whatever you want. And speaking of that, the handling on this car is just so damn good. Like, I'm taking a turn right now at like 70 miles an hour speed limit, and I'm fine. A lot of cars, you can be like, but this is just, it's so easy to drive, and then I take this on back roads, and it just handles so dang good. Like, I know people are like, oh, it's a front wheel drive car. Like, drive a Civic Type R, Type S, whatever. A car that it handles so good, and that's coming from the Subaru. It handles very, I want to say, if not the same as my FRS that I had, and it just handles so good. Like, I can't describe that enough, and that's like my favorite feature of this car. And it's especially when you get your wheels aligned, you get everything. It's just a damn good car to like drive. You point and it goes. Granted, there may be torque steer and whatnot, especially once you're like, if you're really going for it, but man, it's just a dang good car with handling wise. Like, it was obviously meant for the track and all that stuff, but I can't express that. If you have the opportunity to drive a Type R, drive it. Like, even just on my test drive with the car, like, you could just feel how You point and it goes. It's the best way I could describe it. The auto rev match feature, like that's also nice to have. Yes, you can turn it off, and it's more true driver's experience. And then also as long as you're above 2,000 RPMs, then the what you call it, the rev match, auto rev match works. If you're not, then you just rev match like a normal manual car. Then it's still I personally like it a lot. And you know, people might say it dulls things down, but I mean, I know how to rev match. So I've lived with it for multiple cars, but I mean, it's kind of nice. The thing that people do is they'll upgrade the shifter. They'll get the big like hybrid racing or Acuity short shift kit. Yeah, you can do those. Personally, and this kind of like Subaru, the STI transmission was really just, you know, it's up there. With the Civic Type R, I personally don't mind the stock shift gate, especially the shift gate's a lot smaller, and so you do have to kind of get used to it. But in a way, it's easier, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think the only thing I would do is like maybe a little bit of like some bushings and whatnot. But personally, I don't see the need to upgrade to the short shift kit. Those are all my thoughts and opinions based off my ownership and everything like that. And I will emphasize again, it's just a dang good car. There's a dead bug on my car, whatever. It's just a dang good car, and you really can't go wrong with it. You know, it always does help if you have another vehicle. You know, if you need to haul crap. I mean, this thing does haul stuff, but if you have something like a 4Runner or a truck alongside with this, I think it'd be a great combo. If this is your only car, maybe think about it, but I mean, this is my only car, and so far I'm okay with it. Granted, I've only been through one season with it, so we'll see how the winter holds out, and hopefully you know, nothing too wintry comes or happens. So let's just look at this freaking thing. This thing is so freaking nice. Like, I know the FK generation is very, you know, controversial because of how ricey it looks, but I don't care. Look, they all look good to me. If you want more, like I said in my last video, want more subdue, get an FL5. Want between, get a DE5. If you don't care, you want to save money, got the FK8. But I will say the FK8s are starting to get up there in price. I just found one. It was a same year, but it was a Sonic Gray Pearl, and it was going for like $47,000. That is ridiculous. So keep in mind with the prices too. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. The rest of the video is literally just a little kind of failed car meet that I went to, and so yeah. If you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. See you guys in the next week's video. Alright, got the Type R all parked up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think this is gonna be slim pickings today. I mean, we got a cool GT4 over here. That's really sick, especially in the color. I'm a little biased with the color, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna be here for long. There is another spot I'm gonna check out. They do meets every week, but this is really sick. Really cool. A little Porsche here with the slick lights. I don't know what like style this thing is, but it's really cool. Like the color, the wheels, and everything like that. Very nice. Sick E30. Really cool. Also, I want to apologize on that last BMW meet. I like kept saying E46 and E36. There's just so much going on, but yeah. Like I said, kind of slim pickings here. So might go out to there's another meet not too far away. But yeah, we shall see how it goes. I'm gonna go inside, see what's up there. There's still a little bit to go through, but we'll see. All right, saw this guy last week. He had his 35 GTR here, really sick. He always brings his kid along. It's really cool. Really cool, really nice. Nice little clean build. Yeah, especially with the Recaros and the, especially inside there. I don't really have my polarizer, so I can't really see inside, but really cool. We're gonna go inside though, see what this. We made it inside. Got a really cool Ferrari here. Looks like an Alpha. Yep, really cool Ferrari here. Very nice. Really like these old schools. Like, just really classy and everything like that. And then of course another Ferrari. Ooh, and another Ferrari. But yeah, really cool. But honestly, one of my favorites is the 599 GTB here. Okay then. That's really cool. Nice. Like one of my favorite cars. Oh god. Yeah, one of my favorite cars when I was a kid. And also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it has the same engine as the Enzo, from what I heard. Yeah, literally that's what it says right there. So, yeah, really cool. I really like these cars. I think this is like an underrated like Ferrari, especially now. I mean, there's a lot of great Ferraris, but this one's really cool. All right, and it looks like we got a Strato Oricon. Really cool. If I guess this would be the perfect Lamborghini daily, because then you can really go over bumps. Heck, this thing is like higher than my car, so really cool. Oh, I actually just got this because I do have a couple hard water spots that won't get off the car, so got this. But here we have a Lotus. Honestly, you don't really see these often, and I really like them. I think this is like the perfect like driver's car. I mean, I would say damn near it is. Like how like bare bones and like small, compact, and freaking quick these things are. They're not fast by any means, but they are quick as hell. I mean, basically this is like an MR2 on steroids. That's essentially what it is. I literally just saw freaking lightning go across. Again, I'm a kind of a sucker for lightning storms, but Quinn is here. Got my very first car and my, of course, newest car here. It's kind of always crazy to think about, but there we go. But yeah, it's always nice having these two lined up, because literally I would say probably the favorite cars I've ever owned, which is my old FRS and of course the Type R. So yeah, I don't know if you can. It has officially started raining, so I don't know if we're actually gonna go out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is a big bust. I don't even know what to say. Just, it's a bust, and it is what it is. But yeah, we may drive to Titlow, see how that goes. It is. I'm wearing shorts, and it's raining. So yeah. So we are on our way to Titlow. Of course, from behind Quinn over here. And yeah. See how it goes. I mean, it is raining a little bit, and of course, I don't know if you guys can hear the FRS now, because basically what he did was he added the AWE track with the with the Tome, and it honestly sounds really good. It is freaking loud, but it does sound pretty cool though. I will give it that. All right, just got here. And it's not too bad. We'll see what happens. It's really clean E30. I think I know this guy actually. Took a few pics of that. Freaking JZX over here, or Mark II, or whatever these are a little bit called. But yeah, really sick. I got the Honda boys out there too, but it's a Mark II. Yeah, oh, I was right. Mark II. Been seeing this a lot lately. They'll put the S2000 seats, yes, and the dash on this little EG over here. Damn, and it's pretty built. This thing's probably freaking fast. To be honest, there's no other reason why we're here too. This is a really clean RSX. But of course, we got the Hachiroku for 88.6, of course. Really cool. Yeah, really cool. It even has the carbon hood too. Hella stretched. And you got the cup holder, of course. Yeah, really sick. Cool. Alright, got a nice DC2 Integra. It's on a freaking Advan TC4s and Willwoods. Really cool build. I like it.